guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm out here on Clear Creek searching out some of these culvert pipes. We're going to check them out and see if there's any gold in them. So pretty much I'm just driving down the road here along the river, and any water that comes off of these hills up here above me that contains gold is going to fall into these culvert pipes on the other side of the mountain. So at that point I'm going to go ahead and start digging them out. And yeah, I'll show you the process. Enjoy the video. Alright, so here I am. I'm at the culvert pipe on the other side of the road. As you can see down here, this is the culvert pipe. About half of it is full of dirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear out the first, the first foot or three or so of this material, and I'm going to get down to the bottom, and that's where the gold should be, because these culvert pipes act as a natural sluice box. As you can see, it is pretty full, and there is some quartz up here above from this mountainside here, this cliff. So we might find something, we might not. Now, some of the equipment that I bring, it's a bucket. That's a quarter-inch classifier. Got a shovel, got a dustpan to get the very bottom, because that's where most of the gold's going to be, right at the very bottom of that culvert pipe. And I got a couple gold pans just to help me clear this out a little bit easier. And yeah, that's it. Okay, so the original plan was to go ahead and classify this stuff down to quarter-inch and then pan that out. Well, the problem is this stuff is muddy and wet, and gold, the little pieces of gold that we're looking for, have a tendency to stick to the bigger rocks. So this isn't going to work. We're just going to take all this material here, and we're just going to pan it all out. I know that the gold is normally at the bottom, but I don't have anything else going on today, so we're just going to pan everything out and see what we get. No need for a classifier. Okay. So there's one little piece of gold here. And this isn't the bottom. This is, this is there. You see it shining there? Little speck of gold right there. All right, so we're gonna keep, that's only the first bucket, and it's only the stuff from the top. So we're gonna go ahead and check the other bucket, and we're gonna dig out the rest of that thing, and we'll see what else is in there. All right, so I got, let me make sure I don't, there we go. So I got the first about 1 foot of the riffles in this culvert pipe. The first batch was just the top, 2 buckets full, brought it over to the river, panned it out, got a couple little flakes. But right now, I went ahead and classified, I brought a bucket of water over with me, and I classified it through 1/4 inch with water. So this is what I'm left over with. We're gonna go pan it out, and if there's any gold in here, this is where it's gonna be. So yeah, my back is killing me. Nothing in that one. There should be about 1 pan left in this last bucket. And then I gotta call it a day. Clean up the pan real good. The very last little bit in the bucket is important. That's where there's a good chance of a lot of the gold settled to at the bottom there. So make sure you clean your bucket out really well. So you get everything out of there. All right, last pan. Alright, so this is everything that I got in my bottle from this one culvert pipe today. I was at it for about an hour, I guess. Lots of breaks in between, so I mean, not a lot of work. But if I pan it, you'll be able to see what I got here. Couple little pieces in there, flake. Hold on. There you go. Well, it's not a lot, but it's not too bad for about an hour's worth of work. So anyway, yeah, I got outside today a little bit. Looks like it's going to start raining pretty soon, but that's okay. I'm about to head out of here. I can't really handle too much more. But yeah, thanks for joining along, and I'll see you on the next one.